Well, listen, I know some of you guys are like thinking about making YouTube videos. I just wanted to share a little bit with you about my first year and few months of making videos. This channel's grown. I mean, we got 7,000 subscribers. But the thing is, if people don't click on the notifications bell, they don't get notified when you upload videos. And yeah, you don't get notified. And so what happens is, even though you have 7,000 subscribers, you don't get thousands of views on your videos. There's only about 10 to 15%. Every now and then you'll hit a good video that gets a lot of views. And but you know, I was thinking the other day, just about this past year of 2018, you guys, and what it has taken for me to make fishing videos. And I started wondering if I actually made any money or not. If you guys have seen like the Key West kayak fishing videos where he talks about his YouTube income, I think that's interesting because he always talks about what he makes on YouTube, but he never talks about the expenses that go along with the channel. And for me, you guys, honestly, 2018, I am definitely in the negative for finances from a business standpoint for making YouTube videos. And you might be like, well, how in the world could that be, JC? You know, you've got 7,000 subscribers and you get a lot of views, and well, not really making a whole lot of money on YouTube. But here's the thing. I traveled to Daytona 3 times. I also traveled north of where I live, and I traveled south of where I lived on 3 different trips because of the red tide. Just, you know, like in search of fish to keep uploading videos. All 3 of those trips, you guys, cost me about $2,000, or 5 trips. 5 trips probably cost me close to $2,000 to do that, getting hotel rooms and gas and wear and tear on cars and all that. I bought a new laptop computer to do editing on because my other computer was ancient, and I just was very inefficient at editing videos. That was another $800. And then you throw in like going fishing, you guys, just to go fishing, using gas just to drive locally. Gas and buying shrimp. I mean, every fishing trip could be about 10 bucks with lures and hooks and gas and everything else. Well, listen, man, you figure I uploaded a video on average every other day. So if I'm out fishing 4 to 6 days a week and I'm spending, you know, 10 bucks a pop in a year, that's a whole lot of freaking money that I have spent just running around catching fish and making videos. So you guys, this first, you know, year and a couple of months, yeah, I am definitely not on the positive side of making money on YouTube when I deduct my expenses from the amount of money that I've made. You know, well, the channel's only going to grow. It's only going to get better as long as I keep, you know, finding fish and uploading quality videos, which that's a good thing. But I just want to let you guys know, you know, initially on this first year, I'm guessing I'm probably a couple $1,000s in the negative for making these YouTube fishing videos. And I tell you what, if you divide that out by the amount of hours that I have spent out here, I'm not making diddly nothing at all. And so I've always thought that was interesting about the Key West kayak guy when he talks about the amount of money that he makes on YouTube, but he doesn't talk about the expenses that go along with it. And you guys know it's expensive to get out here and fish. I mean, you've got fishing line and poles and rods and lures and hooks and bait, and yeah, it's just a lot of work. And not even that, it's the camera gear. I mean, I ruined a GoPro this year. That was a $350 mistake right there. Also purchased another small camera that, because my other one burned out, that was about a $70 loss right there. I've had a couple fishing reels that I had to replace. I bought some lights for night fishing. Then you've got aerator expenses. You've got battery expenses, and yeah, lights for night fishing. And it just like, it goes on and on and on. It's not just the fishing gear, but it's also the camera gear, the tripods, and you know, the little things that go along with it all. And so yeah, you guys, this first year I have had an absolute blast making fishing videos, but trust me guys, I did not make money. I definitely lost money. Now, if I didn't have to do all of the traveling that I've had to do to really actually get on some decent fishing and catch some saltwater fish, if I had just switched over to do freshwater fishing and all I did was freshwater fishing, I don't know, you know, people, they just don't really watch the freshwater videos. They're not interested. You know, I'll get 2,000 views on a saltwater video where I'll get 200 views on a freshwater video. The amount of money that is made on YouTube is based on the amount of views that you get on their videos because of the ads that show. And so, yeah, it's kind of an interesting thing going on there. So if I just not traveled and just made like freshwater fishing videos, well, then I wouldn't have gotten the views and I wouldn't have made as much money on YouTube. We get a small percentage of the ads that show on YouTube, and it's not very much money. And so, you know, I don't know, you guys, maybe I'll pick up some sponsors this year. And you know, as the channel grows, people are starting to reach out to me. You know, they gave me a piece of reel the other day, and Salty Scales Apparel sent me some stuff, and I've become an affiliate with him. And I haven't made anything on the side of the affiliate program yet, but hopefully I will. And I do have one faithful Patreon supporter that's helping out monthly. But anyway, yeah, I just thought I'd share a little bit of that with you guys and let you know kind of, you know, what's going on with the YouTube channel. I mean, it's going to take many thousands of views on videos to actually make any kind of decent money on YouTube, at least through the YouTube advertisement program. But there are other avenues for making money on YouTube, so we'll just see how that goes. Okay, right, so what is the return on the investment then? Why are you out here making fishing videos? Well, you know, the little bit of money that I made on YouTube has helped pay for the fishing adventures. I mean, there's no way that I could have done everything that I've done and you know, fished as much as I have without the YouTube income. So that's, you know, a positive of that. And the other thing is it's residual income. The YouTube income goes up and down depending upon the amount of views that you get, but eventually it steadies off somewhere. So let's say that, you know, for the past 4 months that I've made $150 a month, or around $150 a month, and that was consecutively uploading videos on an average of every other day, right? So if I don't upload videos, if I stopped uploading videos, that average monthly income might get cut down to about half, to about $75 a month. But it would continue making about $75 a month because it's based on the amount of views. And you know, I have all these videos out there that are still getting views and the advertisements are showing, and I'm making a small percentage of that money. So that's the plus side of it, is as I continue to make these videos, there's a residual or passive income that will continue making money for years to come. And that's going to fluctuate depending on the amount of views and the changes that YouTube makes. Now, I've been doing this internet stuff for a very long time, you guys. You know, I have an internet company that makes money in several different ways out here on the internet. And a lot of the changes that I've seen, and you know, we saw this recently with YouTube, where all these YouTubers were screaming about their videos being demonetized. I mean, these guys had worked for 10 years building up their fishing and hunting and channels and stuff like that, and all of a sudden YouTube stops paying them money on certain videos because YouTube, you know, their automated system was saying that these videos are not good for advertisers to run their ads on. And so these YouTubers started losing all their money. And that's the big risk with making money on the internet with this type of thing, is this is technology and it changes. I mean, I first started making money, I was making money through Google ads on websites, And you know, I started out, I'm like, dang man, this is pretty good. I was making like $1,500 a month after working very hard on building 3 websites for about a year and a half. And I was making residual income of $1,500 a month. It just kept coming in, whether I did anything or not. And then all of a sudden, one morning, I took a look at my financials and what was happening. It had dropped from $1,500 a month down to $700 a month overnight. It's like the stock market. Why? Because Google made some changes on the search results, you know, how they were showing search results when people would search for things. And so, yeah, that was my first experience on technology and the internet and how quickly things change. I see a bunch of birds over there. Bunch of birds. I wonder if they're diving on anything. See the beaches out there. I see a bunch of seagulls flying. I don't see them diving though. Huh. I have to keep an eye on them over there. I did see a bunch of birds when I was walking out on the sandbar there. You know, I did the same thing with Amazon. At one point I was publishing Amazon Kindle books. And I got a bunch of books out there, you know, making money on Amazon, and I was doing pretty good. I mean, monthly I was making decent money on Amazon. I mean, it was passive income, just kept coming in all the time. And then all of a sudden, Amazon decided to make some changes. And when they did, you guys, it benefited Amazon, but all these creators that had written these books, these Kindle books and stuff, it hurt the creators. And we lost money. I lost 2/3 of my monthly income that I was making on Amazon. And so the same thing happened with Audible. Amazon owns Audible. I had converted some of my books into Audible books, and I was making pretty decent on Audible. Well, I just got a notification the other day that Amazon is making changes. It's going to cut my Audible income in half, and it will benefit Amazon. So I've lost 2/3 of Amazon income. I'm going to lose a half of my Audible income. So I'm just saying all of this to just be aware of something. If you're thinking about making YouTube videos and fishing videos, and you know, this fantasy and this look of like, oh my gosh, you know, there's a possibility of me making a bunch of money, and there is, and it's a lot of fun to get out here and make the fishing videos. But just understand that the world of technology and the internet is constantly changing. And, you know, today you can be making $800 and tomorrow you might be making $300. And that's just the way this thing works. So it's a risk that we take, but really the reward is it's passive income. And even though the income drops from $800 to $300, it's still $300 a month that continues to come in. And so, I don't know, I just thought I'd share a little bit of that with you guys.